Hey kiddos, welcome to Wednesday. We all know today is Wonderful Wednesday, which also means it is cooking today. Hope you kids are ready for today's recipe. It's a nice simple recipe that we can do from home. Well, hopefully every recipe that we can do is from home, because I wouldn't be saying, hey kids, let's go to the garden, we're going to cook up some worms and dirt. No, not today. Anyways, we have a little recipe here. Now keep in mind, I'm doing this recipe for myself, so that way it's not going to be, I'm not going to have a serving of 12, might be a serving of 6. So I'm going to have, my portions are going to be a little smaller than what you guys are going to do from home. So now let's just take a look at some of these ingredients that we are using today. So we got our softened butter. I've got some vanilla. I've got some marshmallows. What's in this dish? Anyone want to take a guess? Yeah, it's Rice Krispies. So I wonder what we're making. We're making an egg salad sandwich. No, I'm kidding. We're making some Rice Krispies today. I hope you guys enjoy this treat. It is a nice, simple way to enjoy a nice snack. And hey, let's have some fun with it. So, let's take a look at our lists. See what our steps are for today. So we take a look. Step number 1, get permission from our parents. Of course, it's always important. Okay, number 2, you're going to wash your hands. Step 3, you're going to turn on the stove to low heat and place your pot on the element. Okay, if you need, please ask your parents for assistance and move forward. Step 4, you're going to add the butter. Once it's completely melted, you're going to add in the marshmallows. Okay, so once the marshmallows and the butter are all melted, then you're going to place about a half a teaspoon of vanilla into your marshmallow mix. Okay, then stir it all up. And again, this is, in my portion, it's a half a teaspoon. You might have to put a full teaspoon, or maybe even more. We will see, depending on what you guys do. Step number 6, add your Rice Krispies and stir. Okay, so once you have your marshmallow mix with your vanilla, your marshmallows, and your butter, then you're going to add your Rice Krispies. You're going to stir all that up with a rubber spatula. Once that mixture is all mixed together, you're going to go to step 7, and then you're going to remove mixture from your pot and place in a dish to form your squares. So again, if you want to take a look, I have a dish right here. Okay, what you're going to want to do with your dish is you're going to put some parchment paper in it, or maybe even some, some butter or another grease. So that way, your Rice Krispies don't stick to it, and they're easy to grab and snack on after. Okay, so who's ready? You kids ready to get started? As I am. So, step number 1, you make sure you have permission. And if you need your parents along to follow along with, great. Step 2, let's go wash your hands. Hey, I'm back. So, I will say the recipe that I will be sending you guys, it'll be 6 cups of Rice Krispies. In mine, it's only 3. It's usually, 3 tablespoons. Or sorry, teaspoons, okay? Tablespoons. It's the bigger one. And in my case, I'm only using 1.5. Usually about 40 marshmallows, I'm only using 20. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, but I'm only going to use a half. Okay, so I'm halving my recipe. Okay, so done step 1, I've done step 2. Now what does it ask me to do? Turn on the stove on low heat, okay? So again, if you're not familiar with using a stove, please have your parents assist at this, okay? It is crucial that you guys are always safe and no one gets harmed in our cooking class. Okay, here we go. Okay. Okay, so now you're going to take your butter, just like I have here. So I've already measured everything out. I'm going to put it into my pot. Can you guys see my pot? Yeah, right here. Okay. Put that in there. And then let that melt. Okay. Now we don't need this anymore, so you can put that in the sink so you can wash it later. So in the meantime, you just keep your eyes on that and just kind of watch it so it doesn't burn. Now again, keep in mind, what is this? Well, this is gluten. So again, if you have a gluten intolerance, please choose your gluten-free Krispies. And the same thing goes for when you're using like butter. I know there's an alternative for those that don't or that are vegan, and I believe it's Earth Balance Butter. It's a great alternative. I've used it for my personal use, and I've used it with students at school. So again, feel free to use that, and it's a great alternative. Okay, my butter's melting up. Marshmallows. Woo. Okay. You kids having fun following along with me? I hope so. This is a lot of fun. I mean, cooking on Wednesdays is the best way to hang out with families and friends, or just families, I guess, for now. And then you have a nice little treat for when your friends come over, right? Okay. My butter's almost melted here. Once that is complete, the next step is we're going to be adding our marshmallows. I should mention too, when you guys are making Rice Krispies, keep in mind these little things really sticky. So try to be as tidy as you can. Hence why I kind of had everything all laid out for today, because I didn't want to make a big huge mess. Because in the end, who has to clean it? Myself and you. Okay, great. So that took about 2 minutes. But again, every stove is different, so make sure that you're always constantly watching to see what's going on. And once you've done that, it is time to add the old marshmallows. So let's just count them out, just to make sure I have 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job, Mr. Blair. Okay, so now I put that over here. This I'll keep here because that's what's gonna when that's all mixture's all mixed up, I will be putting all my Rice Krispies in there, and then you'll form them. But until then, we gotta make sure we're watching the stove. Okay, so stir that up. It usually doesn't take too long. 1 minute you got your full-size marshmallow, and next minute it's a pudding full of marshmallow. So just be careful, keep watching everything. Okay. So let those warm up and start to melt. In the meantime, who wants to play rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors. I still got full-size marshmallows. So hasn't started melting yet, but it will, I promise. But again, it's crucial that you guys are using it on low heat, because if you put it on high, it's just gonna burn, and then it'll get really stinky, and then you want to set off the smoke alarms. And hey, We want tasty marshmallow or Rice Krispies, don't we? That's right. Okay. And again, you don't have to add vanilla, but it adds a nice little flavor. I personally like it, but again, it's not required. So just so you know, if you don't have vanilla at home, don't say, Mom, Dad, we need to go get some vanilla. No, it's okay. You just need your marshmallows, your butter, and your Rice Krispies. And, of course, a pan to put it in when you're done. Alright, looking like they're starting to melt. Just keep stirring those up, kids, okay? Slow and steady. And then when you guys complete this activity, the best thing you guys can do after you enjoy it is please send me a photo of your finished product. Reach out to me at blair@artscaliber.ca. Make sure you're subscribing to my YouTube channel so anytime I upload anything new, it goes straight to your account. Now, if you're asking yourself, well, I have no idea what that's about. Well, that's when you ask your mom or dad and see if they've already subscribed. If they haven't, then just ask them to kindly, and then we will continue. Because again, it's easier when you subscribe, so then it's a quick update, and then it's like, oh, Mr. Blair has submitted something for cooking or gym, whatever that may be, and you guys get it instantly. All right. Mine's starting to look like a marshmallow soup. Now I will say, if you are making marshmallows, oh, my video froze. No.